die, you give honor to Apostle GMS. When they talk about the truth, you give double honor to who you legend. It's the anything that you like men and women. You know? And this is gonna be Esau not done away with. You heathens. He's still on the earth. The prophecies never came to pass, but Esau, I don't want to show my down shit. Esau never got his judgment. Including the serpent. The serpent never got his judgment. The serpent never got his judgment, so we're gonna go through the precept to show you that the serpent never got his judgment, but I don't believe I'm gonna get the serpent yet, you know. But I'm gonna get Esau either. Alright. First, let's get on. Ecclesiastes in the Bible, KJV, chapter 4 and 15. You see, I consider all the living which walk under the sun, with the second child that shall stand upon in his stand. There is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and a vexation of spirit. So a lot of people believe that the so-called white man just pop up here and that he just changed, he just a new creature. You know, this man not a new creature. You've been here for a long time. You've been here since the beginning of the flood. Right? So let's get Genesis chapter 25 and 23. Cause like this ain't for, you know, the ones that know the truth. This ain't for the Hebrew Israelites, because we already know these things. We already know that Esau Edom is the so-called white man. The law already revealed that to us, but he didn't reveal that to these so-called heathens that he called themselves Gentiles, which is our people in these churches. They don't know a damn thing. They want to be friends and buddy with them. They want to laugh and kiki. But guess what? That same devil took your position, man. But he took it, stole it, and called himself him. He called himself the Jews now. You know, he in your land having a good time doing all the type of shit that he doing over here. Now he doing it over there. This is Genesis chapter 25 and verse 23. And the Lord Yahweh said unto her, who is her? Rebekah. Two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. So a lot of people say, oh, we all made equal. We all bleed the same. No, the law says one stronger than the other. So the law says one stronger than us, I mean one blood thicker than the other. Yeah, they both red. They both blood is red, but one. Go through it. Verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. So this is when you saw in the earth a straight white person. Now wait. This is when you saw, if you see a color white, if you go have an all white party, you ain't gonna have colors in it. You have just white. So if you look at the so-called white man, when you call himself the so-called white man, he's basically red. If you slap his ass, he look color as my shorts. He's the so-called red man. He's not the white man. And see, after that came his brother out, and he took hold, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Esau was 60 years old when she bare. Isaac was 30 years old when she buried him. So Isaac was 30 and she buried him. So that's when Isaac was 30 and Rebecca was a young lady. So now people don't want to realize that they want to talk about R. Kelly. R. Kelly is pedophile, you know, there's a little young girl, he pee on 16-year-old. But like your for Isaac, he had a Rebecca, she was a young virgin. A young virgin is a marriable woman. You know, this means she had a period when she was 12. She was about 12 years old when she got with Isaac. So a lot of people looking at this like pedophile. Y'all changed everything. Esau make you think that's pedophiles. No, he made it more reason to put your ass in jail. Now you go back. I ain't say you should go back with a 12-year-old. You know, because I got a 12-year-old, and I don't look at that as honorable. But like, hey, in the Bible, that the Lord don't look at, he see that was wrong. And we're gonna get to that too. So let's get Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and 9. The thing that had been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Is there anything, verse 10, is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new, and it had been already of old time, which was before us. So like, which was before us, which was before me, this been going on here. This, like, I ain't gonna say this life you've been seeing cars, jets, and all that shit, airplanes, you know, fuel, you know, gas, you know, like job clocking and shit. Hey, I ain't saying that life, but this world always did been here. So let's get to show you that you gotta understand about reincarnation. So a lot of people don't believe in reincarnation. That's what they feel like they can't get. The thing that happened before time, they're not gonna get a judgment for it. Because Esau believe in that shit, and he just killed that Sudan type nigga. You know, the help us, I think Sudan, that was about 20 years ago. He held that grudge forever. He held that grudge, he killed that man. Because he found out where he was in hiding, so-called said he was in hiding. And he found that man, and he threw a hellfire missile on his ass. Blew his ass up. So if Esau could do that for 20 years ago, why Allah can't do that for thousands of years ago? So check this out. This is Genesis chapter 4 and verse 9. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? He was a murderer, and he killed Abel. And he said, I know not. He lied. Am I my brother's keeper? You're supposed to be. And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother blood cried unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which had opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. That's why we got fucked up food now. That's why the food is strengthened. That's why the earth decreasing. We got weaker people. We got weaker babies. You get weak. You weak like a motherfucker. You get tired all of a sudden. You eat food but to give you energy, and you get tired. You put to eat food for the medicine. Whatever. And nigga got fall coming already. And they got eat food for the medicine, like vegetables, like, you know, herbs, like fruit, but it don't do shit. But like it just tastes good. Like an apple just tastes good. A banana just tastes good. An orange just tastes good. It don't give you no nutrients. Like corn supposed to be good for you. It tastes good. It tastes sweet. But guess what? It doesn't give you no nutrients like talking about. He saw that the earth ain't bringing the nutrients up, and he kept it more to decrease it. You know? Check this out. Verse 12, Genesis chapter 4 and verse 12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond thou shalt be in the earth. So why you think Esau got a homeland? And it's called Mount Petra. It's not really the Caucasus Mountain. They flee to the Caucasus Mountain before the Dark Ages. That's when they were over Rome, they were over Greece, they were over Corinthians, the Macedonia, all that stuff right there. They flee from there. They flee from Petra to go to over there and conquer over there. They thought they conquered there, calling themselves the Greeks. And the Greeks was actually the Japhites. So they was covering their name up. Like now, they cover their name up. They wouldn't call Esau then. They was calling the Macedonians. They was calling the Greeks. And then after that, they started calling themselves the Romans. They weren't calling themselves Idumeans. They weren't calling themselves Edom, the kingdom of Edom. They were calling themselves Rome, Roman rule, Roman law, Roman law. They were calling them the Greeks. Just mean they're fugitives in the vagabonds. So the Esau want to take down other nations, and they want to speak proudly to whoever come against America. You stole America and call yourself Americans. Now they got Americans, they got Russians, they got what else? They got the French, they got the UNs, the UKs. They name themselves all these damn people names, so they change your name. You change Israel to African American. First they had you as Negroes. No, they had you black, Negroes, African American, black. And when you go do the application, you put African American. First thing you say you come from Africa, but you're not even from Africa. They got real Africans called Hamites. those people call Hamite, but they not the Hebrews. They have Hebrews, but they call themselves Shemites, Shemitic. The one in your land right now, and the so-called Israelites, so-called Israel right now. That's why you don't know who you are, because they stole your land and your culture, and they don't even do it right. They hijack your shit, so they'll fuse them in the vagabond of earth. That's because in the spirit they came. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out of this day from the face of the earth, and from the face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass when every one that findeth me shall slay me. Why do you want to find and slay him? Because the Lord gonna put the spirit on some people that hate this man, but guess what? They ain't gonna be able to do nothing against him. Check this out, verse 15. And the Lord said unto him, Therefore, whosoever slay Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark on Cain, lest any find him shall kill him. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east of Eden. With the east of Eden, back then the world was compact together. So you want to know where the east of Eden is? The land of Nod. You in the land of Nod right now. When the Lord broke the earth open and flooded the earth, everything had a major earthquake, and the water was coming from above, and then coming from water from pressure from beneath and pressure from above, from the firmament cracking, from the ground breaking. So that then the earth shifted. Everything shifted. One place went to one place, and then one went to another, because all the world was all together at first. That's why he made it to the east, because they was got to go eastward. He went and built him a city there, Start building cities. Why you think you got cities right now? You got skyscrapers every fucking where, big tall buildings. You got Esau Edom, he the master builder, man. He built everything. Like, why you think you got all concrete every fucking where? That's how you know who the white man is, because he from Petra, he from the Caucasus Mountain. Everything around him was concrete, so he got to bring his whole competition. He ready to take over his concrete, man. Because you go to the land of Jerusalem, we build that shit up from the earth. We ain't made no martyr like that where it's hard as shit, where you can't run, you fall, you scrape your knee. You got potholes everywhere you fall, you can break your ankle. Man, we had none of that shit. The earth was beautiful. We was ruling it. Not the Esau, not everywhere potholes. Everybody complain about potholes. That man, you got all these damn tire companies every fucking where. All these mechanic shops to take your fucking money when you ride on these damn fucked up road, and they don't clean the road. They got nails every fucking where. Esau is the trash man. All right, let's get Genesis chapter 25 and verse 27. And the bars grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter. Who you see hunting today? Who do the most hunting? Who the best hunters? The so-called white man. You'll see, you go in this nigga establishment, he got bears, he got lions, he got deer, he got elk, he got moose heads as trophies. Back then in the slave days, he had trophies of Israelites, that so-called Negro, like Nat Turner. They made purchases out of them. They made out of the one that would be disobedient, would like to run away and get caught. They'll kill them. That's what they'll do. They'll kill them and take their skin and make sofas out of them. That was trophies, man. So Esau Edom been that type of hunter. That's why you can't run from this nigga. That's why when you get a high-speed chase, they got Esau over here, Esau over there, Esau over here, Esau on the front. They call it, know exactly what street you're on. These motherfuckers, you can't run from these niggas, man. You need the Lord. If you don't have the Lord with you, running from these devils, you can't escape them, because they is master hunters, man. They gotta move out. Watch your man call it the Rust Creek. A fucking woman was trying to get away. He was trying to rape the woman. She's trying to hide. This nigga smelling the bitch. You know what I'm saying? That nigga got a strong nose too. That nigga like a damn animal. So let's check this out. Let me read that again. Genesis chapter 25 and 27. And the bars grew. Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in the tent, like you see Jake doing now. Always want to kick back, always want to chill. You just want to see a Jake in the world right now today. You'll see Jake throwing a party somewhere. He throwing a motherfucking party. That's what Jake doing. He got beer, he got drink. Damn. Yeah, he got beer, he got drink. You might got a little bud away. He got my little coat. You know, like he like to chill and get back. That's what Jake like to do. So Esau like to hunt and kill. Everything you see Esau doing, he got a gun in his hand, he aiming, shooting that shit, calling you nigger. Get back, nigger, da 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 da. He preparing to kill you, but what Jake doing? He doing dances. He on TikTok trying to make up new dances, trying to be a fab in the world. So Esau can't do that shit. His fab is killing, murder, stealing, robbing. That's Esau, what he do. So you know, man, Esau is the so-called white man that's walking on the earth right now. So this verse 29, no, it's verse 28. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his vengeance, and Rebekah loved Jacob. So you might look at Isaac might love the vengeance part of the meat because he has to go hunt and get it. And Jacob was like, man, shit, I ain't about to go eat hunt like that. Shit, fuck all that. But my son do. Hey man, hey Esau, go give me some vengeance that I love, man. Go get some vengeance that I love. He go hunt, he'll be there for days, man, not eating. That man will be for days and not eating for that vengeance. And Rebekah loved Jacob, the mama's boss. So Jacob was like, you see Jake today, Jake love his mama. You can't say he tells Jake nothing about his mama. Man, Jake, hey, if Jake don't got nothing, they're talking about the man Jake, the Akim, brother. If you don't got nothing else, if that nigga got his mama, he got every fucking thing because Jake love his fucking mama. It don't matter how much that woman might hate him. Like my mama, she hate me like a motherfucker. But guess what? I love the shit out of my mama. That's my mama, man. You know, that's what it is. But I follow the Lord. You know how it is when you get into the truth. You gotta sacrifice certain shit. A lot of Jakes gonna have a hard time today sacrificing at least they fucking mama. They'll say, they say fuck your daddy. They'll say fuck my daddy. But guess what? That's the nigga really brought him in the world. But they'll say fuck him, but love his mama. So what does it get to? Verse 29. Genesis chapter 25 and 29. And Jacob sold pottage and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. It's when he ain't caught shit. He ain't ate nothing. And Esau said unto Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage. So you don't want to see an Edomite, you'll go to a meat market, or you'll go to a restaurant, you'll get a steak, and you're like, order that medium rare, make it blooded. Now they got Jake doing the damn shit. Find out after these motherfucking Edomites. Because it all says don't eat anything with the blood, because that's where the life is at. But Esau do it. Esau just a disobedience. So you want to fall in a way of Esau, you gonna fall in destruction. Because Esau is nothing but destruction, man. He's the son of perdition. And it says, verse 30, and Esau said unto Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. Now his called Edom because he already red. He already red, man, but now he fulfilled it, breaking that law, eating red pottage. But Jacob was the kind man. You know, Jacob was the kind man. His name Yaiqua. It fit his name, Jacob Yaiqua. It's subtitted. That's why Jacob's a good con man today. He can con his way out of anything. He can con you to buy anything. Because Jake got that good slang to make you buy some shit. Verse 31. And Jacob said, sell me today thy birthright. And Esau said, behold me, look, I am at the point to die. And what profit shall this birthright do to me? How you know how long this nigga was out? You don't know how long Lord had Esau out there hunting, and he couldn't catch shit, he couldn't find nothing, he couldn't find no deal, he couldn't find anything else. Nothing was in sight, he just wait. Edomites do, they'll be waiting for days, man. Sometimes these niggas don't take a bath. You don't take a bath, you ain't supposed to take a bath, you're waiting in the wild, they know when you're trying to hunt. You would be smelling like the wild. So this nigga might have been out here for about 7 days. 6 days with nothing to eat, came back and say, fuck this shit, I'm going back. Now you smell that damn food just, browning up. You know how Jake whip up? You got the leeks, the onions in that motherfucker. You got to saute in that money from a distance, that shit smelling. And he got hungry as shit. He made you hungry. All right, you cannot eat all day, right? Like for me, you cannot eat all day at work. And you come home, your wife cooking it up. And you smell that shit from she got the window open or whatever, and you smell that food. It just be the onions cooking. Like she might have just threw the meat in the pot. Now it's browning. Now you smell that aroma of the meat with the seasoning. So the nigga was doing that, smelling all that shit, and got extra hungry. He already ate for days. He got extra on the law was setting him up because of the thing he did in his past life when he was Cain, when he killed his brother Abel. See, he had to trick him again. So you want to kill? I'm gonna make you. Hey man, the law could do anything to you, man. He could. That's why they say, don't fear man, fear the Lord. They say, let me see. I don't want to butcher it. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. Don't fear man. Hold on. But Yahweh shall say, don't fear man. Damn, Slocky. Damn, shit. So here, hold on. So yeah, that's what the law put. That's what the law putting Esau at, his soul in hell. He about to put it down air. It's not even hot out here, man. I mean, shit. But it's kind of all right. It feel good, but it's it's not the best. All right, it's Matthew chapter 10 and verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. That's what the Lord doing to Esau. Basically doing to the serpent at the end of the day is all the serpent. The Lord just chose Cain to take the part of that serpent, and he chose Esau to take the part of Cain and the serpent at the same time. That's why he double destruction. Sevenfold. So let's get back to it. Genesis chapter 25 and 33. And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he sware unto him. And he sold his birthright unto Jacob. And Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage and lentils. And he did eat and drink and rose up and went his way. This Esau despised his birthright. You say, man, that birthright ain't mean shit to me. And you gonna only get the birthright and get to live forever. Now Esau though, Esau like y'all niggas today. Y'all want that now shit. You want that now shit. See, y'all got that shit. Y'all got the serpent seed, man. Because if you looking for it to be now, and you ain't looking for the future, for what's to come, and you just like Esau, man. You walking the foot, you walking the foot of your forefather, which your forefather could be Esau. I had a lesson prepared about what happened in the slavery. You know how women was being raped by Esau in the boats, we getting raped in the plantation, getting raped, having babies. The men went to take care of the babies and all that shit. And that was the serpent seed, and it was coming out dark skin and everything. Somebody ain't walked off. But anyway, they masses. So those people is here today and thinking because these so-called black look black, and they calling them. That's why they can't get this truth, because they don't have the spirit of the Lord in them. And some Jakes, 2/3 of Jakes, just not chosen, man. 2/3 of Jakes just not chosen to get the spirit. It's just what it is. It is what it is. So it's Hebrews chapter 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person, as Esau, who for one muzzle of meat sold his birthright, forget know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he saw it carefully with terror. So you saw carefully to like God don't forget. He don't forgive blasphemers like that, man. You would despise the birthright, but you despise it when you got jealous before with Cain. You was with Cain. You despise your birthright then. You despise because you was the birthright. He killed the God seed. So you despise it. And the Lord kicked him out the Garden of Eden. Made him go to the land, to eastward to the land of Nod. That's when Cain, Adam and Eve. Adam knew Eve again. He had sex. And he had another child, and that child was set at his own image, man. So let's get Genesis chapter 26 and 34. Because you want to show you that Esau He's a profane person, man. You're gonna say he's still here. He's still here being profane. And Esau was, and let me tell you how you know you profane. This Catholic shit. He circumcised little bars with his mouth. That's profane. How you gonna circumcise a little bar with your mouth, man? This is Genesis chapter 26 and verse 34. And Esau was 40 years old when he took to wife. Esau was 40 years old when he took to wife Judith, the daughter of Berer the Hittite, and Basemet, the daughter of Elon the Hittite, which were a grief of mine unto Isaac and to Rebekah, because he told them he told Esau from jump, do not go into none of these heathens, man. Keep that seed pure, because the seed was still Isaac. He was a twin, but he was just that mind seed was in it. It was in it. It gets Genesis chapter 28 and 1. And Isaac called Jacob and blessed him and charged him and said unto him, Thou shalt not take a wife of the daughters of Canaan. Arise, go to Paramah, to the house of Bethel, thy mother's father, and take thee a wife from thence of the daughters of Libyan, thy mother's brother. So a lot of people look at the thing, you got a brother, right? You got a mother and father, and your brother and your mother got a sister, you know, and she have a daughter. That's talking about for the men. And she have a daughter, right? And that daughter's your cousin, your first cousin. Guess what? You could take her. She could be your wife. Yeah. According to the scriptures, she could be your wife. That's where you came from. So if you look at that as profane, that's messed up. You profane. You profane as Esau. Because Esau didn't do that. He ain't get another nation. That's what you ain't do. But I ain't saying that men can't have another nation, but what I'm talking about and the doing this. See, it was certain times in the scripture that shit that was uncalled for, you shouldn't do. Like the time we came out of Egypt. The Lord charged us not to go into these nations because they were sure to turn out with their heart against other gods. That's the reason why he told them to do it. He said destroy them, because that land was our land. The Lord wanted to take that land back. He gave it to Canaan took and got that land. The Lord said, well, I curse Canaan. Ain't he cursed Canaan? From Ham looking at Noah nakedness, so he cursed his son. So the reason why he cursed his son, because he's going to take that land back. That's the reason why he did it. That's why the children of Israel are supposed to go into those women, because in that time, because that land was still in possession of another heathen, or other heathen. So Esau did that shit early, man. This is Genesis chapter 24 and 59. And they sent away Rebekah Rebekah, their sister, and her nurse, and Abraham's servant and his men. And they blessed Rebekah and said unto her, Thou art our sister, be thou the mother of thousands of millions, and thy seed possess the gate of which for which hate them. So the gate which we hate them was the land of Israel. She's our mother. Rebekah's our mother, man. You know, she's our mother. She's a mother over thousands and millions. And they got 1,000 million chicks walking around here. Guess they sure they do. This is Genesis chapter 24. Go back to verse 1. And Abraham was old and was stricken in age, and the Lord had blessed Abraham in all things. And Abram said unto his eldest servant of his house that ruled over all that he had, Put, I pray thee, thy hand under my thigh, and I will make thee swear by the Lord, the God of heaven and the God of the earth, that thou shalt not take a wife unto my son of the daughters of the Canaanites, the daughters of the Canaanites among whom I dwell. See, so that was a direct order from Abraham to his servant, which was a slave. But he wasn't a slave like he'll beat him in the back like Esau was doing up and fucking us up. He wasn't that type of slave. He was just a servant like a butler. He was like he was what's his name? A Gregory. Yeah, a Gregory off of what's his name? Damn, man, Fresh Prince. He was just a great. He'll Greek. He'll do for Abraham. He'll bring him stuff, you know, and he loved him. Abraham loved him too, and he was a heathen. And guess what? That heathen had more sin. He was going to give the guilt to him if he had no son. I said, man, look, I read this man have every my possession. I can trust him with everything I have, and I know he would do everything I say because I loved him and he loved me. So Abraham knew that. But look at Esau. You did it to Esau, man. You man, like, Lord, bro, you gotta start this shit over. You know what I'm saying? If it happened so early. But it was meant to happen. Because if it wasn't meant to happen, Esau won't be the nigga he is today. So the law won't be able to come with his judges. That's how you finna judge him. I read it Genesis chapter 27 and 46. And Rebekah said unto Isaac, I am weary of my life because of the daughters of Hit. If Jacob take a wife of the daughters of Hit, such as thee, which are the daughters of thy land, what good shall my life do unto me? So Rebecca like, man, I hope this nigga don't take no. I hope you don't be like Esau. Because they might want this conversation could have been like, you know, you talk to your wife, and you got one of your sons good, you got one of your sons that's always giving you here. You're like, man, I hope my other son, my youngest son, don't be like this nigga, man. I don't like this nigga dope bar. You know, dope bar, that nigga don't listen, man. Like, man, fuck that nigga. I don't like that nigga. I don't like him, man. That nigga fucked up for that shit. How you gonna go into them heathens, man? How you gonna just benefit not just going to the heathens? That nigga disobeyed the word of his father and his mother. Because you think the law was just there. Wow, like the law wasn't there. Yeah, the law always did been here. So let's get on. I think I had it. Deuteronomy chapter 5 and 16. Honor thy father and thy mother, as the Lord thy power hath commanded thee, that thy days may be prolonged, and that it may go well with thee in the land which the Lord thy God given thee. So the Lord gave that promise to the firstborn, but he didn't keep that. Esau didn't keep that shit. That's why the blessing had got translated. It was in a right to get translated from one to the other, because this one nigga they ain't want to do right. So he took the blessing from the firstborn and gave it to the secondborn. Because eventually that nigga's gonna die. So that's why the number one blessing is gonna go to Jacob in the end time. But the Lord gave him a blessing for today, so to seal his fate. Gave him the fatness of the earth to seal his fate. So now I'm gonna give you this. So when the time comes, where you will know you in that time of the fatness of the earth, that's how you know your time is winding down. Like now, your time is winding down, boy. So let's get on. Genesis chapter 28. Genesis chapter 28 and verse 7. And Jacob obeyed his father and his mother. See, Jacob was obeyed. Jacob, Jacob a natural obeyer. You know, he obeyed his mama. His mama had to pop him across the head a few times. Somebody got to throw a couple shoes at him. You know, anything that's be on our side, she might throw at that nigga, make him go grab him, switch, and whip his ass. But guess what? He gonna get right. So Esau, you saw a little Edomite little boy saying, "Fuck you, mom. I hate you. I hope you die." The daddy breaking shit. Son, stop this, son. He say, "Fuck you, dad." So you don't see Jake doing that shit, man. You don't see the so-called black man or so-called, the nigga woman. She don't give a fuck. She's just like Esau, nigga, because she the one took the serpent seed. Cause Esau took like the serpent seed and Eve click clack, cause they click clack from the beginning. Then one in agreement. That's why she went and listens to the serpent. That's why she listens to the serpent today. That's why she do everything the serpent tell her to do. Put your nigga on child support to get on food stamp. She'll do that. Put your nigga on child support to get on Section 8. She'll do that. She'll kick the nigga out so you can see to get in the project. She'll do that. Divorce that nigga, get you another nigga. She'll do that. Disobey your husband. Call the cops on him. She'll do that. See, Jake wasn't really natural would do that shit. Jake would walk off. He'll like, man, get into it with his bitch. Guess what he'll do? He'll walk off. He'll call his homeboss and man, this bitch tripping, man, wouldn't kick me out. So guess what Eve would do? She'll kick a nigga out. So this is when it's very rare you'll see Jake, I'm talking about the Hebrew man, Jacob, kicking Eve out. Really, you can't. Only way you'll see Jake kick Eve out, and she gotta be fucking down bad. You know what I'm saying? She gotta be get caught up, fucking with another nigga or something. You know what I'm saying? Eventually he'll be mad, but that nigga be more mad at the nigga before you be mad at this woman. Cause Jacob, he's simple. You know, he feel like he can't know. At the same time, Jacob is decided, feel like he can't win shit. You know, he can't be without a woman, and that woman gonna shit on him any fucking way. She will continue to still fuck with that nigga. You know, Eve ain't gonna stop. See, Eve don't stop fucking with niggas that she do. She always had them niggas on her mind. Because when a man go inside a woman, that soul, that man plant a seed or whatever, and he go inside. He don't have to plant a seed. He go inside of her like his soul take hold of her, man. And she just in and out. That's why these women all crazy. That's why they retarded. That's why they always twerking. They all looking for the next soul taker, because she still soul. She taking that soul and put it in her bosom, and she remember that nigga forever. That's why a woman, she could date 1,000 men. She could fuck 1,000 men and know every last one nigga she fuck. A man can have 1,000 women like you look a name a righteous man, you know, Solomon. Like Solomon had about 1,000 women, but I bet he don't even remember none of their name. Because that's how Jake is. Jake's memory ain't not like that. He can't remember every woman he been with. He can remember how many. Say, I got this many women, but and you telling me what's every woman name? Because you can't be with 1,000 women at one time. I'm gonna just say it straight up. You can't be with 1,000 women at one time. Then you got a kingdom. He had a kingdom to rule. He had a kingdom of the God. So he couldn't really possible way he was with them women. That's what every time when he got with the women, he knew one night. And one night he fucked them and he made them their wife. All that he did, he knew all of course they might have records of his women. They all had possession of his possession. They knew it. Oh, I'm Solomon, King Solomon wife. And they go on the record and say, what's your name? Like, oh, okay. Now you get this. You want any request, you'll get it. You know, but she know all the women know him though. And he want to summon him. What's her name? He gotta remember. Say, I don't remember her. But bring it here. Is she my wife? Yeah. I went into her, so her name went here. I have to be with her. I have to have because she's in the wifey book. You know what I'm saying? She in the wifey book, nigga. So guess what? If she in the wifey book, she's my wife. That's what I mean by how he knew. Can I prove it? No, I can't prove it. But look, Genesis chapter 28. And verse 27, and Jacob obeyed his father and his mother, and was gone to Paran. And Esau, seeing the daughters of Canaan pleased not Isaac his father, then went Esau unto Ishmael, and took unto the wives which he had. I forgot. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Mahana, the daughter of Ishmael, Abraham's son, the sister of Majorja, to be his wife. So the point is, he obeyed his mother and father, that he was to go take after the mother. That's who you're supposed to go take. Cause how you gonna take after his father's daughters? You know, because he ain't had none. He ain't had no brother-in-laws that had daughters. You know, only thing he had is Sarah, and Sarah had Libya, which is the grandfather of Isaac. Isaac's mother, which is his grandfather Libya, and his daughter. You know, he had daughters. So she said, you take them, they very close kin to us. That's cousins. That's first cousins. You know, you never met her before, but yeah, I bet she bad because guess what? Her mama, Sarah was fine as a motherfucker, and Sarah was a very comely woman, and she was bad. Hey, man, the law made Jake women beautiful, man. You know, made them beautiful as shit. You can't deny them. You can't resist Eve, man. You know, Eve out of order, you'll choose Eve over anybody. You know, even though she wicked as shit, even though she a hoe in the street. You know, she call herself whap, sloppy top, you know, whatever. You'll still choose that thing over anybody because her physique is better. You know, she could do anything better. She could cook better. She could better, everything better. But she's wicked. She can't be kept, though. She can't white tight, you know, because she under the fucking serpent, you know. So let's get John chapter 14 and 30. Because cool that Esau was in Yahushua time when y'all entering called Jesus Christ. Hereafter I will, St. John chapter 14 and 30. Hereafter I will not talk much with you, for the prince of this world cometh. He was already here and had nothing in me. He had nothing in the law before, and he ain't had nothing now. Lord, he ain't changed his ways. The dude never changed, man. Esau never changed. He's still that wicked. Let's prove that. I think it's Psalm chapter 17 or 10. Let me see. I'm just gonna look it up. From the womb. It's like, let me check it with you. Oh, grab the fire, let's go. Get that jazz out of there. I'm coming. I had a feeling that man badass was up. But I'm gonna soon shut it down though in a little bit. I just want to get these couple of precepts. Genesis, Psalm chapter 58, Salaki. And verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born. Speaking lies, the same way Esau. As soon as he was born, came out red. At the moment that nigga was a liar. At the moment he was a killer. At the moment he disobeyed. At the moment he was like a witch. At the moment that he marked, he was red. He didn't look like nobody else. He was the first color like that. The first pale man like that. And you should know he had the law put the mark on this nigga, man. He marked him as like, look, you're wicked. And we got to accept you. You know? But guess what? We soon won't have to see you no more. We soon won't have to see you no more, man. So let me wind it down a little bit. Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. We're revealing his ass right now. And it says, who oppose and exalt himself above all that is called God, called power, or that is worship, so that he, as power said it in the temple of God, showing himself that he is power. So you show himself right now. See, like I said, you're making that proud bold statement when you killed that man. Say, anybody that come against America right now, hey man, you guarantee we gonna get you. That's the Lord talking. The Lord do that. The Lord guaranteed that. He bring that. He don't bring no motherfucking that. He bring that. Man, the Lord said, we guarantee the Lord, Yahweh by Shem Yahshua gonna destroy you, nigga. We ain't say we gonna do shit. If you die by the hand of man, the Lord sanctioned it by the hand of man. We ain't say we sanctioned ourselves. Esau Edom always want to sanction shit like he the one that does everything. That's him opposing himself as God. Remember ye not. Verse 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know that withheld that he might be revealed in his time. At the time right now, he might be revealed. But he be revealed. Verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity do already work. Only he who now will let. See, who he know is Yahweh. Why Yahweh he know, and he the one letting it go on. All right, got to eat him while walking right now. But I'm cool with the bitch though, you know. But she eat him out. Until he had taken out of the way, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. What's up, sis? Hey. Oh, from where for?
It was in my mail.
What?
Remember you used my address on your taxes.
Oh, yeah. Damn, what up? I owe them motherfuckers?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I owe them bitches, man. That might be them tax people. Oh, no, let's change this car.
What's this for?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta deal with it.
What is it, for child support?
No.
Oh, for your case out there?
Yeah.
Where they at? Inside?
Yeah, they inside. Yeah, man, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. You know, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh by Shem, Yahshua by Shem, brother, man. Then they gonna see shalom. See, man.